Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 241 of the Level Up program and day number 81 of the Brown Belt. It is Friday, and if you're new to the program here, this is all about me practicing my dice throwing at the craps table and trying to master the art of throwing, if that's even possible. We're going to be continuing on with the $1 million challenge. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is T7G9H5. Or you can just push that play tab or the live tab on Crapsee and it'll bring you right to the game. We're going to be shooting again from stick right 1 today. Our goal is to make an extra $70 on our bankroll. We are doing the $1 million challenge, and I'll pop over to that screen really quick so you guys can see the chart. Again, if you don't have a screenshot of this, make sure you screenshot it, and you guys can hopefully play along and work your way up on the challenge here. And we're still on level 1. We, a few days ago, had gone below our $300 bankroll. We were down to, I think, about $100, $150, but we're working our way back up now, and we are finally above that start of $300. And our goal today is to get $402, and if we can do a double profit goal, that'd be at $472. In the chat, we got Roger from OC Craps. He checked in pretty early this morning. JR, Brian Fligo, Joseph Ramos, Rick S, and Frida. And then in comes Kevin from Crooked River Craps. So again, 5-4-5 hardware set is what we're starting off with, and I'm going to go with a $10 pass line bet. And I'm going to try to do a on the pass line, we're going to try to treat it as a separate bet, and we'll do kind of like a parlay, regress, build up 1 unit, regress. I'll kind of explain it to you guys as we go. Something that John from Pro Craps had mentioned the other day that he does. So I'm just going to give it a shot once, see how it works, see if we can make some extra money. We got 9 people in Crapsee. We've got 11 people watching live with 5 likes so far. And let's get her started. All bets set here. And dice out. So we're looking for a point here. A little short on that landing zone, but we have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. And that is Craig from Old Bay Craps. So 10 will be our first point. And I got to get KPI row tracker engaged there first. And I don't know why I don't do it right away, because I always make that mistake when I first start. And we got 5-5 hard 10 for Crapsee. So I did not have a chance to see if Kevin went live this morning from Crooked River Craps. So I'm not sure if you did or not, and if you did you do well? We're going to go 66 inside. $15 on a 5, 9, 6, or 6 and 8 have $18 on it. And we're going to call that all bets set here. Thank you for pressing that button so fast, everyone. And dice out. That left die jumped up really high and then rolled to the other side of the table and gave us a bad result. So we have a 4-3-7. It's a fast 7 out, 0.7 out. So that's a little bit of a hit to start off with, and I have no doubt we will be able to get that back. So I think that was just the roll of the die there, because energy-wise it felt pretty decent. It's just that left die, it jumped up. It must hit a certain spot on the back wall. I know that my table is a semi-bouncy table, so sometimes if a corner hits just right, it's kind of like a mini trampoline kind of. I actually surprise myself sometimes on how I can actually get those dice to die at the end of the table with the bounce that's on here. Now, it's not the most bouncy table, but it's definitely not a hard table either. So let's go all bets set. We got $10 on the pass line. Dice out. And we got a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So the last time we had a 10 for a point. Now we have a 4 for a point. So hopefully we can rein this in and get some inside numbers set up here. And let's go again. 66 inside. You're most welcome, Kevin. $15 on that 5 and 9, 18 on these 6 and 8. Again, 5 4 5 4. Yesterday we had 4 shooters and we had 2 good rolls and 2 not so good rolls. If you watched all the way through to the end, our last shooter had I think 4 come out 7s. It was kind of weird. I mean, that's where I should have did this parlay, this pass line parlay bets yesterday, but I did not. I should have. I could have made a lot of money off of that. Come out on that last shooter. So all bets set. Dice out. Wow, that was a wild throw again. That left die keeps on catching kind of weird. But we have a 145 horse and buggy, so that we got 1 hit. That's going to allow us to go up $10 on the 4 and $10 on the 10. We'll mark that up as a 1 4 5. And actually, I don't need to put $10 on that 4 because we have the pass line covered on there. So I think we're going to keep it just $10 on that 10. And we have 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 and 8 yet. Again, 5 4 5 4, which is hardly set. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. That right, our left eye kind of crossed over again. We're back on that Old Bay bushel, 5-5 hard 10. So that is perfect for us. We got our 2 hits that we needed. And that's going to allow us to come down to 44 inside. So we have got $39 brought back. So we're going to be into the shooter for only $5 now. So we're going to bring all of our bets down. We'll go 44 inside. And the first one is going to be a partial press, partial collect, so we can get into the profit on this shooter. And then we're going to decide what we're going to do from there. So we got all that set and dice out. Again, that left die rolled over, kind of weird. We have the 4-5-9, the hard 9, Big Mac. So we're going to do a single unit press on that 9. We're going to bring it up to $15. We'll bring the rest back to the rack, so that way we are not in the profit. Why are we not in the profit there? Oh, because of the pass line, that's why. So we're still into the shooter for $1. So we're going to leave that as the same bet. We'll just make that a collect on that last hit. So that way we are pretty much there. All bets set. Peace out. And we got 2, 4, 6, 2x4. So we are to the point now, I think, where we got all the money back that we lost on that first shooter. Yeah, we're just a couple dollars ahead on that. If I was to take everything down, yeah, we're going to keep on going. So $67 brought back. That was a 6 that we just threw. So let's put $6 extra onto the 6 and $6 extra onto the 8. So we'll make them both look like 18. Good morning, Dustin One. Good morning, Arnell. So everybody get your popcorn out for Arnell. Let's look for round number 2 today. Just kidding. For those of you on the inside know of what I was talking about, I'm not going to cover it, but Arnell will understand. So we got dice out. And we got a 628 Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. Give those thumbs up where it's deserved and subscribe if you do enjoy the content, please, if you haven't done so already. So 628. And that'll be a partial collect and a partial press. We're going to put an extra $5 on that 5 and an extra $5 on the 9. So now we are back to that 66 inside bet level. And all bets set. Good morning, Coach Joe. He's out. And now I'm landed right at the base of the wall. We have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer, a 6. So that is going to bring us 365 for our total bankroll. Again, our goal is 402 today. So we are, I was to bring everything down. We are just about 30 some dollars away from goal. So we're going to keep on going here. Let's pick up that 10 for $10. And we have $109 brought back to the rack. We have got $86 on the table and all bets set. And we got a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel again. So glad we picked up that 10. So what I'm going to do is I want to bring a little bit more money back to the rack here so we can realize some of these profits. So we're going to go back down to 64 crossed. And then we're going to start shooting for the moon then. So we have 127 brought back to the rack, 64 on the table. We're at a total bankroll of 383 if I was to take everything off right now. And 319 is in the rack right now. 5454. And dice out. Ooh, it kind of veered off to the right there. We got lucky. We have a 3, 2, 5, Justice 5. It's another $14 brought back to the rack. That puts us at $3.97. So if I was able to take everything off the table, we were at $5 away from goal. So we're going to treat that as a collect right there. I'm just going to same bet it. And we're going to call that all bets set here. It's a slow morning, slow Friday morning. We only have 11 people watching right now. So what is the plans for everybody this weekend? And we got a 5-2-7, ouch. So I should have regressed my bets even further. We did do a couple of regresses, but that's all right. That's all right. We got back the money that we had lost on that first shooter, and we made a little bit of extra profit here as well. So our the money in the rack now set 333, so we need another $69. So we got back exactly $1 more than what we started with. So that was actually decent, I guess, because we made that money back from that first shooter. So, again, $10 pass line bet. And this time we're going to hopefully get up to that 402, and then I'm going to pull the money off the table then if we can get up to that part. So all bet set. Again, sticking with the hardware set, we had a double-digit roll in that last shooter. Yes. Dice crossed. We have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So 6 will be our point. Again, we're going to go 66 inside bet level. So that is going to be $15 on that 5 and 9, 18 on the 8, and then we're going to put $10 in pass line odds. Five, four. And all bets set. Kind of veered off to the left on that mixing bowl just a little bit. We have another Old Bay bushel, 5, hard 10. That is going to do nothing for my bets because I don't have any money on that at the current moment. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Again, with a lower bankroll, you're kind of limited on what you can do for your bets. And if we can get everybody to press that I am ready button so we can keep a good rhythm going here. Hot number today so far is that 10 and the 6. That's the two most hit numbers. Between the two of them, that is 7 out of the 14 throws. So all bets set. Dice out. They start splitting apart. There we go. And we have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer again. So we hit that point. And that is the third or fourth time we've thrown that 5-1 today. So let's talk about consistency and repeating the same exact dice number, if you will. So that's going to allow us to pick up that 4 and 10 when we come back out. And then that pass line is a winner. So we're going to put an extra $10 on that pass line. And then what we'll do is we'll go to $15 if this one hits. So we'll pull the money back and we'll go to 15 on that. I'll explain to you as well. So we got $20 on the pass line right now. All the box numbers are turned off. All bets set. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That's a pass line winner, natural. So that is nice that we did parlay that bet. So that brings us back up to 375 total bankroll if I take everything off. We're going to bring that back down. We're going to put $15 on the pass line now. So we brought it down $5. Is that how we do that? No, we're going to stay at 20 for this one. So we'll just bring 20 back to the rack. We'll keep it at $20. Again, our box numbers are turned off. 5454. All bets set. And dice out. Yeah, 617. That is perfect. So that is another natural pass line winner. So we're going to just parlay that $20 onto the pass line and make it look like $40. So we have basically $40 on the pass line with it's only a $10 investment to get to that because of the repeat winners that we have. So if we can hit this pass line again, we will definitely make profit for the day. And if that's the case, I will pull the money off the table so that way we can lock it up and secure it. And that is one of the things that I'm learning with this $1 million challenge is discipline. It's vitally important to get the discipline set because once you make a goal, get that money off the table, put it in the rack, put it in your pocket, bring it to the cashier's cage because if you wait around, you're going to lose it. You know, time at the table is not your friend, they say. So dice out. Perfect. 347, another natural come out winner, pass line winner. So I'm glad I parlayed that bet up. So that is going to put us in profit at goal. So we have got 435 and we're supposed to make 402. So we're definitely in the profit here. So let's pull those all our money down. That gives us $32 to work with. Okay, we're not going to do a pass line or don't pass line. We're going to pretend that somebody else is shooting. So let's see if we get a box number set now. That's the one that says, love me some come out sevens, especially if you start parlaying those bets. So all bets set and dice out. It does kill the SRR average though. Ooh, that left die took off on us, but we have a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Wisconsin, as Jeff says. So 4 will be our point. And what are we going to do here now? We are in the profit above our base goal by $33. So let's do a $10 5 and 9. So $10 on the 5. No. Yes. $10 on the 5 and 9. And we still have another $13 left. Let's pick up that 6 for 12. My finger's not working well here. So that puts us at 403, which is a dollar more than our goal for the day. So we'll stay at that. So we've got $10 on the 5 and 9. We got $12 on that 6. And let's see if we can start making some profits. Start spreading out here a little bit. They set, hard way set. A little bit low trajectory there, and we got a 246, 2x4. So that is perfect. So let's pick up that 8 for $12. So that way we are at a 44 inside bet level. Five for 5-4. And this is where hopefully we can start working on getting to that second daily goal. If we won 2 total goals today, we'd get to 472. We're not far away from there if we were to pull everything off. So let's see if we can get a couple hits here. And let's see if we can pull it off. Days out. Yeah, not going to do it. 437, ouch. So that 7 is definitely becoming a dominant number here. I think we're going to switch over to the 3V dice set. And we'll see how that treats us. We have 405 in our rack. So that's where we're at. So we made our initial goal of 402. I'm going to throw the 3V dice set here, guys. I have not practiced this one today, so I don't know how it's going to do. So I'm not going to do any betting on this shooter until we can see how this roll goes. So I caution you guys, bet lightly here maybe. Good morning, George. Mr. Bingo 50. That's funny. I like the way you guys razz each other. George is considered Mr. 82 or 84. And you're calling Dusted One Mr. Bingo 50. So anyhow, all bets set here and dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we got a 4, 2, 6. 2x4. So 6 will be our new point. And we're going to rhythm roll this now. So we're going to take those dice. We're going to roll them back towards us after I get the point in Crapsee. And we'll make the inside look like a 2, inside look like a 4. So we got cross 6s on the bottom now. We're going to go with a 1, 4, 1, 2 dice set. Oh, you're talking about Dusted One. That's who you're teasing. Okay, you play bingo. I used to play bingo. Oneida Casino up in Green Bay, which is my home casino, has a huge bingo hall. I've been there probably 20 times, never won. Put out a lot of money to play a lot of cards and still never won. Came close a couple times. So I stopped playing bingo years ago. But tell you what, when you play at some of those bingo halls and you have lots of cards, it is hard to keep up. Dice out. Ooh, kind of high on that one. We have a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. Again, I'm not doing any bets right now because I already made my goal for the day. I made my measly $70. So going back to the 3236. So you had the blackout, the coverall, the blackout for bingo, and you won it in 50 numbers. Okay, so that's why you're going that. Okay, awesome. And all bets set. Dice out. 3236. Dice split apart. Let's regroup them. Ooh, high energy, guys. We got another 426. So we hit our point. We'll be coming out again looking for a new point. So we get to 4-2. There we go. I'm kind of in slow motion. It's been a long week for me here between taking care of the girlfriend with her medical issues, and work was real long this week. So I am glad that it's in the weekend, but I am actually today and tomorrow going to be moving my mom out of her house that she's lived in for 59 years. We're moving her into an apartment. So this is an exciting but scary time for her. So I'm going to be running off no sleep. I got up at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I'll probably be up till about 10 o'clock tonight. So it'll be a good 30, 40-hour day. And then tomorrow we'll finish her moving. So dice out. And we have a 2-5-7. Ouch. Is that an ouch? No, that's a natural. It's still looking for a point here. So that's going to ruin that SRR a little bit more. That is a natural. You are most welcome, Dusted One. I will assume that you're probably going to scoot out here maybe. Make sure, guys, in about half an hour, 30 minutes, John will be going live on his casino gaming TV doing his daily paycheck. Make sure you check that out. And then he follows up with Friday Follies right after that. Content from the craps community has been very far and few in between. A lot of the people that are doing our regulars have been taking some time off. I know Jeff is slowing down until the end of the week. Alfredo was just starting to get back into it again, and he'll be probably taking off again next week. He's be making his trip up to Joliet. George, of course, does his 2 times a day. Good morning, John. He does this 2 times a day. Kevin from Crooked River Craps is going live usually 2 times a day now, doing his rollouts and his betting practices. And we have a 628 Duracell 8. Go support free live craps. So 8 will be our new point. We have a new person in the craps community. He just started doing his shorts. He's doing a tour of Indiana right now. It's called Hoosier Land Craps. Make sure you check out that channel and consider subscribing if you would. He has probably about 4 or 5 different shorts out right now. He's going to different casinos all over Indiana. Last night he hit the Blue Chip Casino, which is actually, I went to that one one time. Thank you, Dust One. Went to the Blue Chip one time, actually. That was the first time I was supposed to meet Alfredo. He was actually he was staying at the Blue Chip. And the Blue Chip is in, it was either in southern Michigan or northern Indiana, but it's kind of like right on that border, right in that whole area, in that Gary, Indiana area. I did not play. I saw the tables. He said it was a $15 table last night. So, dice out. A little bit low on a trajectory, and we got a 257. Ouch. So we're going to go one more shooter here, guys. One more shooter and gals. One more shooter, and then hopefully it's a long one, and we'll go up to the hour here. If not, it's going to be a short session today. Again, I'm not betting right now, guys. I already made my profit for the day, so I made my paycheck. I'm just doing my practice throwing, and I'm actually throwing for all of you guys. We're going to go again with this 3236 dice set. And what do we have on here? We have Scott, or Julie, 182 plus. I'm finally in the top 7 here. My profit since started $1 Million Challenge is $105. Woohoo! Let's make sure we don't spend it all in one place. Let's see how many people are down here. Yeah, guys, we need to bet appropriately because, again, with a low bankroll like this, guys, it's very hard to get any momentum. If you start getting momentum, get that money off the table so that we can rack it up, get some profit. And once you get a bigger bankroll, it's easier to make a little bit more money, a little bit faster. You have more options to regress, if you will. Dice out. 3236. And we have a 2-2 hard 4, the Ian double deuce. So 4 will be our point. And, you know, over the last year or so, I've really changed the way that I bet, the way that I do things. I am a huge supporter of getting out of the roll as fast as possible. And I started, you know, probably, like I said, about a year or so ago when Alfredo started hitting the crap scene. He was really talking big about, you know, getting out of the roll as fast as possible, 2-3 shooters. And he was always promoting Uncle Mel from Craps Hawaii and how his different strategies work. Good morning, SJ. And now with John on the Casino Gaming TV talking about his 3-phase style of play, which I'm also a huge supporter of. So, you know, what are the different ways that you can get all the shooter as fast as possible? If you can get all the shooter and get to that break-even point in 2 to 4, 2 to 3 rolls, that should usually put you in a pretty good position then on a lot of the shooters to start, hopefully, at least get your money back, if not make it profit. We got a 6-5 mid-mo yo, Chiro coming to us from above there. And then once, and this is where I'm trying to figure things out now. You know, this is that second phase. I got my money back from the shooter. You get to that second phase. Where do you go with that? How do you make enough money to get to your daily goal? And that's the different things that we're gonna have to play around with here a little bit. We got a 6 on the inside, we got a 5 on the inside, so we got 3V on the bottom, 4, 5, 4, 6 is the dice set. And then once you get, you know, a half of your daily goal on that shooter, or if you can get a quarter or a full daily goal, whatever you decide, then you can start shooting for the moon and start going for max profit. So dice out. And we have another Old Bay bushel, 5-5 heart 10. I think we have thrown that Old Bay bushel probably, how many times did we throw it today? 6 of them. So we threw it 5 times already. That Old Bay bushel has landed. So 5 out of the 30 rolls has been the high 5 hard 10. So tell me about repeat numbers. That is a sign that I'm being very consistent with my throws. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. Point is a 4, and we are on shooter number 5 right now. So SJ, do you ever sleep at all, my friend? Because when I was at work on break, George went live, and that was at about midnight, and you were on his show at midnight saying hi, and now you're consistently on my show in the morning, which I greatly appreciate. And all that's it. Days out. And we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. And I almost forgot to mention, guys, if you didn't check out the Coffee and Crap show yesterday with John got some really good news from the Veterans Moving Forward Foundation. And they said that we, as a craps community, raised enough money from the Craps for a Cure to name the dog. And there were some requirements that were put out, according to John, about how you can name a dog. And one of them had to be after a war hero. It didn't have to be a popular one, like John said, but it had to be some kind of war hero, a veteran. And there was a Moochie where, thank you, John. There was a Moochie that John had found that was a war hero, and apparently and I didn't catch the name of the movie, but apparently they did a movie on him. So they're going to call the dog, or John decided to call the dog Mooch. So make sure you reach out, say thank you to John for doing that and for spearheading the Craps for the Cure yearly event. And this way we can hopefully help a veteran survive daily life and hopefully prosper and get ahead with the addition of a probably best friend for several years here in the form of a dog. Dice out. And we have a 1-2 Alfredo sauce ace deuce. So SJ says he lives off of naps. That's about my style as well. I work third shift, and I average between 4 to 5 hours a day of sleep, and that's about it. We're gonna roll this dice back towards us. We have a 2 on the inside. We have a 1 on the inside. 3V upside down on top. It's a 3-1, 3-2 dice set. And all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, I stuck. If you guys watched that one, that right one landed right here and it slid like 1.5 inches. That's it. Again, semi-bouncy table. It's amazing how we can get those dice to stick. But that's the horse and buggy there, 415. Roll those dice back towards us. We have a 4 on the inside. We have a 1 on the inside. 2V on the bottom. 5, 4, 5, 1 is the dice set. Make sure you guys press that button. Sometimes you guys press that I am ready button really fast. Other times it takes forever for you guys to throw it or to press it. So make sure you press it timely, please. All bet set. It's out. Ooh, that one was kind of a weird roll there. 538, easy 8. So 8 is becoming a strong number today. I think that's the first 5-3 that we threw, though. So far, we have 4 8s thrown today so far, and that is out of 34 rolls. So the strong number right now is that 6 and that 10. We have 7 6s thrown and 6 10s thrown out of 34 rolls. So that's a good number, a good percentage of the throws are one of those two numbers there. So we cross 6s dice set now. We have a 6 5 6 3 is our new dice set. Again, I'm not doing any betting here, guys. I'm doing a rollout just for you guys. We need the 2 and the 6 for the small. We need the 9 and the 12 for the tall. We're down to 9 people watching live right now, so I must be boring everybody. But we do have 13 likes so far, so I do appreciate the support, everyone. And dice out. And we have another 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So that is the 6. Again, we're going to roll those dice back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside. We have a 5 on the inside. Gives us a 3V on the bottom there. 3V dice set on the bottom. 4 1 4 5 is the set that we're using right now. So hopefully some of you guys are getting some of this money back and making a profit here. And we got all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, the dice split apart when they left my fingers. But we got the OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots. Midnight. Where does that put us, guys? That puts us pretty close. All we need is that 9, and we'll hit that tall today. This week we've hit either the tall or the small 3 or 4 different times. So we need the 9 on the tall. We need the 2 on the small. So I'm going to do this one. So let's leave this cross 6s set, and maybe we can get a primary on the bottom. So 6 4 6 5. Now let's see if we can get a primary on the bottom, and we'll at least hit that small. That would be kind of sweet. Good morning, Ron. I haven't seen you here for a while, my friend. So welcome to Level Up on a Friday morning. Dice out. Did we get lucky? No, we did not. We got a 3 4 7. Ouch. So that was our last shooter here, guys, for the day. Let's go through. Let's get this entered into Crapsee, and we'll go through. We'll look at our statistics so far on the brown belt here. So almost got the small, almost got the tall. And duck season, he says. But let's go statistics for today. We had 5 shooters. We had 3 decent rolls, 1 really crappy one to start off the day and 1 medium one. We had 7.4 SOR, 4.6 SRR. Those darn come out 7s killed me on that one shooter. Strong number is a 6 and a 10 today. And our box numbers are expected. Inside numbers are a little bit low. 4s and 10s are high because of the 10 that we're throwing. Come out 7s are high. Horns, fields were low. Hardwoods are off the charts because most of those 10s were the 5-5 hard 10. And we're on a light side play today. Let's look at our statistics for brown belt so far. So this is through the end of yesterday. Through the end of yesterday, we have 2,864 throws on brown belt. We have a 9.92 SOR and a 7.27 SRR. So anyway, guys, I'm going to take off here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope that you guys stay warm. I hope you stay safe. And I hope that you guys do come back this coming Monday for our next level up program. So my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great, safe, and prosperous weekend, everyone. Thank you very much.